Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR with Strange Tales. We're going to look at some Hernandez Brothers Strange Tales 2. Gilbert and Jaime worked on a couple stories in this summer fun style comic featuring the ladies of the Marvel comics. How many of these girls do you know? That's Sue Storm, you can tell because she's got the 4 in her bikini top and the headdress of the Scarlet Witch. And this little pokey thing, I think that's her stinger because that is the wasp. We've got some villains. The Green Goblin and the Mole Man. There's the leader creeping over the sand. Who's that? Mad Hatter? No, that's the wrong universe. A little schmutz there. Loki. And the Sandman. That's the big joke. Sandman leering up at the ladies. So I just read these. This is from 2011, I believe. These are great comics. Yes. Dated January 2011. I do have some from the first Strange Tales series. I think this is the only one I have from the second one. This is 2 of 3. Parental advisory. So the first story we've got, Old School Rules. It's a story with Iron Man. There he is. I think it's kind of in the past. He's like cheersing his new suit. This is his old suit. He hasn't worn it in 1 year. I like the art style. Oh, I did note when I read this. Oh wait, it's not this one. These colors are by Jim Campbell. So the Iron Man's there, and then who's this at the door? We'll find out. We've got a 1-pager with the Watcher. I only read the first couple panels. They're kind of creepy guys there. But he gets in, and Tony's like, "What happened to the security? This is the Human Torch, but it's Toro. I am Toro." I read the whole thing, then I had to go back because I thought at this point, he said, "I am Toro." One-time partner to the original Human Torch. But I must have thought he said, "I am Toro." I read that and I thought he meant his partner was the Submariner. But there must have been 2 Human Torches before. And maybe I knew that. So he's Toro, and his partner was the original Human Torch, who was an android. The Iron Man's very happy to see him. He's like, "Oh wow, I was a big fan." And he liked the fact that the Human Torch was an android. So the whole point, he comes to visit him. He says, "Hey, listen, there's this mad scientist, and he wants your old suit. He thinks it's a robot. And could you give him the old suit, and then he'll tell me where my partner, the original Human Torch, is. So he agrees. I like how they're flying off. So they gotta go to the desert. It's in a hole. They fly down in, and then it closes up. And it's the leader. The leader is the mad scientist. He's a Hulk villain. He even says, ask Hulk about me. I'm big time. And so, it's like I brought the robot. Where is my partner? Like he's in the old folks' home. The old super folks' home. They're like, well, that didn't work. Eat iron, Pinky. And then the fighting begins. And look, we're almost done. It's a quite abrupt ending. Basically, the leader said, oh, I lied to you. I don't know where he is. And then Toro says, I'll find you, Torch. I'll find you. That's when I thought, what? You are the Torch. Anyway, he's Torch number Toro. So he melts all those pink people. These melted goons are gumming up my works. And then the leader's like, oh, hey, you're not a robot at all. And Iron Man's like, wow, even the Hulk knows that. Then he flies off and says, I should make this old suit into a mini bar. And then that's it. The end. It's like they don't really care that he's a mad scientist, evil man, who's a Hulk villain. And here's the Jaime one. From like I read the cover story. It's gonna be a beach bash. It'll be a summertime fun shindig. This is one of my favorite stories. It's love and the space phantom. By Jaime. 0910. And yeah, here's where it says colors by Laura Allred. That's Michael? Is that his name? Michael Allred. It's his wife, who usually colors his stuff. Madman and the like. But I actually, normally when she colors, there'll be gradations. And for her husband's art and for Jaime, I find that not as effective. When you've got nice clean lines, sort of, a simple, easy to look at picture, you don't need those definitions. It's distracting from. So these nice flat colors are a welcome sight, in my mind, by Laura's coloring. I don't know this villain, the Space Phantom. He looks like a classic villain. He's reading an Avengers comic, an X-Men comic. And he's cutting, I wonder if I got a cutter in here. He's cutting the pictures of the pretty ladies. The Scarlet Witch and Sue Storm. Oh no, his heart's breaking. They're so beautiful. Marvel Girl. And then he reads his Sure, Sue, can I bring Hank? Sorry, this is a girls only shindig. Gotcha, see you then, sister. And I don't know where this guy is, this phantom. And I didn't really notice this the first time, but... well, I did. Wait. Is he flying in an egg? Is he from the planet Orc? I have to get to that party. This is great. This is a great 2-page spread. It's a great comic. Just looking at this villain. He wants to go and hang out with the ladies. But they're not going to invite the Space Phantom. But they will, one of their own kind. So he sees this lady. And he takes her form, and then she's stuck in limbo. And so he thinks that, okay, I'll get in as this lady. I don't know what her Fear Not Enchanting one. Oh, I think that's the Enchantress. I did just read this. Hiya, T. I don't know which villain she's looking at herself. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Whoa, this is actually, okay, now I get it. So he takes over her body, or makes a body of hers. But she's wearing a costume, so she has to go get a swimsuit. So this is her like trying on a swimsuit, maybe paying for it, and then heading down to the beach. It's the Gamma Ray rocket. And there they are. They're dancing. At first I thought that this was just somebody at the beach, but she'll turn out to be a character. Here we have the Wasp, Sue Storm, Scarlet Witch, and the Marvel Girl. Look at Storm go. She's doing the Atlantean crawl. Namor must have taught it to her, because Sue Storm had a thing for Namor, the Submariner. Don't listen to them, Sue. Did you notice the Scarlet Witch is trying to pass her costume off as a bathing suit? And here is the villain. All hearts around his head. So this is the big conflict. Hi, girls. I'm here. Let's swing. Enchantress. Who in blazes invited you? No villains. No room allowed. He didn't know that she was a villain. He says, I must have been distracted by all the beauty and ignored the politics of this universe. Yeah, this Space Phantom, he doesn't really know what's going on, I guess, with the politics. He was a good guy. Like, I just want to get to the party. He wants to get to the party. So he spots this lady. Just really cool looking. I didn't know her. Like, okay, she looks like a, friendly enough. She's already got a bathing suit, so he doesn't have to go and procure a bathing suit. She comes walking up. Yoo-hoo! Oh, Namor's lady. I'll fix her. I'm sorry, but even though you expressed honor in the past, the humans and the Atlanteans still remain adversaries. Sput. Failed again. Scarlet Witch is like, you just did that because you got a thing for Namor. I think that's Namor's wife. Namor's lady, at least. How many ladies does Namor have? And look at her. I really don't know what you mean. What to do. And she sits down. Youch. Something like bitter butt. Sorry, lady, but this is my spot. A man of sand. How long have you been here? He creeps out all the time when they have their parties. Like, I don't want to be the dance floor, I want to be dancing there. So now he thinks, I'll just take the form of somebody who's already at the party. So it's that girl, that lady. So I thought, oh, he's not going to take the form of one of the super people. I thought, oh, it's just this bystander. But she is. No one will suspect this quiet, innocent girl. So she pops in. Now I'm in with the in crowd. Look at Miss Masters go. Shake it. Alicia, look out. Poor dear, the poor blind girl. She's blind. I think that's the Thing's girlfriend. And so he popped in and then he can't see. He got so excited he's closing his eyes, doing the moves. Dances right into the pier. Now you tell me he gets knocked out. Eek! It's the spaceman. Get him. So then they chase him away. This is fun time stuff. Uh-oh, he's flying away. So, I don't know, does he fly on the egg? Is it attached to him? He gets inside. Bah. I'll take a space phantom met any old day. I don't really get this. Phantom met any old day. And then there's this like phantom ladies from his universe. So those are two really fun stories by the Hernandez brothers. They're all good, but I just read these first couple here on my break here at work. There's another one here by Jeffrey Brown. Maybe I'll keep reading. Yeah, Jeffrey Brown. This was when he did a bunch of crazy stuff with like the Star Wars in this neat style for kids. I don't know this next one. Ghost Badge. Maybe one of the weaker stories. The Spider-Man one looks good. I really like that pen. I'll have to read this one again. That's cool. Oh, there's a Tony Millionaire story in this as well. Paul Orange. This one looks cool too. When I saw these, I thought, wow, Marvel should do more of this stuff. Don't be so serious. Tony Millionaire. From indie comic strip fame. Drinky the Crow. That's fun. This, yeah. This looks like it should be like in a Mad magazine, not an official Marvel comic. The Wolverine and the Power Pack. Who's this? Maya and Sam. It's cool stuff. I even like that picture of the Silver Surfer. Spider-Man. This one. Anyway, those were the two Hernandez brothers stories that I wanted to look at and show you. You've never seen them before. So, now you have. That's cool. I wonder if that was a cover. Next. Oh, this will probably be the next issue, the next cover.